is that I have loved. I have always loved turbulence. Everything I feel, but can never really understand. The thing that made me go all the way as often as I could to bring up everything into the open at whatever cost required. In chaos and destruction, in distance and desire, in all passions that flared in my wild heart. And their worth shone then by the toll they took, the open longing revealed, with no way to disguise the broken heart, that more than as well as joined me there with the world. This driven for fulfillment of love's full potential, I found myself and worked with what I found. And through the years, what I do and how I use what I have has changed. And then one day, while I was looking through things I loved, I found that with all that had changed, with all that had sharpened and softened, all that had cleared, in truth, I still have a deep, abiding love of turbulence in most all its forms, or at least an appreciation for it. And that stirred up some worry that this should still be the case. At this point, in my much vaunted supposed evolution as a human being. And so I stayed with that to see what might occur to me. What did is that it is not so much the turbulence that appeals to me, but what I love is being moved, and being moved by everything that life might have to offer, and everything that is life is movement, or is in movement, and my being moved brings me to life. Being moved by what living movement brings my being, and the more I let life move me, the more turbulence becomes one of the things that moves me, rather than in desperation the only thing that makes me feel real alive, really alive. If you could say anything, what would you tell me if what you told me made all the difference in the world? How would you address me if how you address me would lift me up and awaken me from all of my suffering? What are you saying, and why are you saying it? What are you saying? And why are you saying it? What are you saying? And why are you saying it? We are all still mourning something that was sent to us sometime that broke our hearts and seems to go on and on. We are all wanting, dying, living to hear or hear again the words that let us know that we are loved, just as we want to be, in the way that dissolves all the proclamations of a moment's truth have haunted the world down through the ages? What are you adding to the echo that will reverberate and come to fruition? What if we learned to see through ourselves and spoke from the heart with primal spontaneous sanity and wild, precise generosity? What if humor were the result of our appreciation of the impossibility of the human condition, came from our delight with how and what is said? What if everything you said was heard and completely understood? What if everything you said was well worth hearing, listening to? What if there was a correspondence in what follows from what you say to what you do? What if we had no need to communicate from our illusions and delusions? No need to hide behind what we say. Came to terms with the honest truth and realized it was up to each of us to speak the truth. And realized it was up to each of us to speak the truth. And realized it was up to each of us to speak the truth. What if we went beyond our protective opinions and found we all shared some common awakenings?